कहाँ से आए अपने आप को जानो, राजयोग के द्वारा अपना परम पिता पहचानो। इसी राजपथ पर चलकर तुम पालो अपना बसेरा। ज्योति जगा लो, होगा दूर अंधेरा। ओम शांति, ओम शांति, ओम शांति।
मस्तक सिंहासन पे हम आत्माएं, राजन बने और शासन चलाएं। कर्मेंद्रियां कर्मचारी हमारी, भ्रिकुटी बीच दरबार अपना सजाएं। मस्तक सिंहासन पे हम आत्माएं, राजन बने और शासन चलाएं। करे मंत्रणा मिलके मन मंत्री से, समाचार पूछे सजग संतरी से। बड़ी सावधानी से इस राजधानी को माया की छाया से पल पल बचाएं। मस्तक सिंहासन पे हम आत्माएं, राजन बने और शासन चलाएं। कर्मेंद्रियां कर्मचारी हमारी, त्रिकुटी बीच दरबार अपना सजाएं। है बुद्धि का मुंसिफ बड़ा न्यायकारी, मैं राजा भी राजी सुखी जनता सारी। सुसंस्कारों की जो सेना सजग हो, तो दुर्गुण के दुश्मन से धोखा न खाए। मस्तक सिंहासन पे हम आत्माएं, राजन बने और शासन चलाएं। कर्मेंद्रियां कर्मचारी हमारी, त्रिकुटी बीच दरबार अपना सजाएं। खुदा दोस्त की हम पे है छत्र छाया, कि खोया हुआ राज फिर से दिलाया। उपकार उसने किए हम पे इतने, कि आभार धरती गगन मिल के गाएं। मस्तक सिंहासन पे हम आत्माएं, राजन बने और शासन चलाएं। कर्मेंद्रियां कर्मचारी हमारी, भ्रिकुट बीच दरबार अपना सजाएं।
Let's listen to Baba's Murli. So the essence is experience the pleasure of the stage of liberation in life like the Father Brahma while living this life. You will be able to experience the stage of liberation in life only when you have that complete control over your sense organs. Give the Father a gift of love by conquering your mind. Therefore, you will become the conqueror of the world. Today is the special day of remembrance of the Father Brahma, of when he became Avyakt. The love of the Father Brahma is merged in the eyes of all of you children. Today, even before 4 a.m., the love of you children reached the subtle vision. You celebrated a meeting with Father Brahma. The symbols of love, the signs of love from the heart reached Father Brahma as garlands. And the love of you children is merged in the fragrance of each garland. So each and every child's eyes and smiles spoke of the matters of the heart. Father Brahma was given the return of love to each one. The fathers saw that even now each child is giving the love of his heart through the language of the eyes. Because this God's love, the basis of our life itself is God's love. So if you ask why did we become Baba's children, because we understood the language later, but the love, the altruistic love which was given by Baba, and he told us that he made us belong to him. Based on that God's support or love, we started understanding knowledge. So that's why Baba says each and every child knows. So God's love makes each child easily belong to the Father. This alaukic love makes him belong to you through the experience that Baba is mine. Because you children said my Baba, and this love makes you the masters of Father's treasures, and how wonderfully this love works. So Baba says when we say my Baba, so that makes you belong to Baba, that makes you have a right over Baba's treasures. Because when Baba itself belonged to us, then whatever treasures he has, that obviously belong to me. As soon as you say my Baba, you become a master of all the treasures. It's not about for namesake we say, it's about wholeheartedly telling Baba is mine. This love makes you forget the consciousness of your body in a second and makes you soul conscious. So when we remember Baba, we forget, we go beyond, right? So nothing other than the Father attracts you souls. This day has great importance. It's not just the day of remembrance, but the day of power, because on this day, Father himself became the one who gets the things done, that is Karavan Har, and gave the children the tilak of being the Karan Har, that is yours for the world service. Baba gave the responsibility to his children to transform the world. So Baba is the one who gets it done, but through whom does he get it done? So that's why Baba has given the entire responsibility to the children. And the saying that is, the son shows Father was made an instrument to carry out the task. So you children can reveal the Father. That's why Baba made you an instrument. The means of success in service is to have this awareness that I am Karan Har, I am the one who is doing, and Baba is the one who is making me do everything. Because all of us understand that after Brahma Baba becoming Avyakt, there was a huge expansion in the service, and who actually got it done, because Brahma Baba, who is in the subtle region, and the kind of service Brahma Baba does, and that searchlight or that power has enabled rapid growth in the service. But Baba never said I did. Baba always keeps his children at the forefront. So the means of success in service is to have this awareness that I am Karan Har and Baba is. Baba says, I am the one who does, and Baba is just getting it done. And this awareness is very essential, because you had the awareness of I, which brought you into the body consciousness for 63 births. Karavan Har is making me do everything. I am Karan Har, an instrument. With this awareness of considering yourself to be an instrument, your body consciousness just finishes. And this is why Baba made you children Karan Har. Himself became Karavan Har. When you are Karan Har, you automatically become an instrument and you become humble. Because you consider yourself to be an instrument, that's why you will develop the qualities of humility, because you are just an instrument and Baba is the one who gets it done. Now, Bab Dada made children instruments for service. The father saw the fruit of service in the form of success is sparkling on the foreheads of the servers, that is you stars. Bab Dada is pleased to see the service of the majority of children, and that's why Father Brahma is especially congratulating such children and saying, "Wow, children, wow." Baba, of course, sings the praise of his children, right? Father Brahma was especially happy and congratulating them for becoming instruments for service and moving service forward. Father Brahma is even now giving signals to you children to adopt the angelic stage and become like him. Bab Dada saw that you children are paying attention. Father Brahma was constantly liberated in life. Although he still had such a big responsibility to look after such a big family, to make everyone have a yogi life, to look after the responsibility of so much service, to enable everyone move constantly forward in service. While having all of these responsibilities, he still experienced the pleasure of liberation in life. That's why on the path of devotion, Brahma has been shown on a lotus seat. You would have seen that photo, right? So Brahma has been shown on that lotus seat that shows the stage of being detached and loving. Of course, they are seeing the photo, and we children have experienced that kind of life, and we have seen Brahma Baba and how much Brahma Baba had responsibility, and whatever kind of test papers Baba encountered, and what and all very sensitive times Baba had to go through, but Baba's face never changed because Baba always had that spiritual sparkling face. That's why children also have to become just like Baba. While living in life, we have to experience the liberation in life. While doing everything, we have to be detached. So he became liberated in life and experienced the pleasure of liberation in life at this time, and he made all of you children the same too. Even now he is showing you children various ways to make you angelic, because he wishes to make you become just like him. Bab Dada saw that each child is a good aim. What do you say when anyone asks you, what's your aim? Do you remember? What do you say? that definitely you will become equal to the Father. In what way will you become equal to the Father? So in this life, you will become a sample of a life of being liberated in life. Bab Dada saw that you do pay attention to the homework that was given. You have all those experiences, but you don't do it all the time. Bab Dada saw that you do pay attention to the homework, and regarding the work which was given, Bab Dada received a report that some children made effort and paid attention every month. Some zones have reported a good result for 1 month, and Bab Dada says, "Wow, children, wow!" to the zones who have sent their reports and congratulates them. What does Bab Dada want now? Although you stay all right sometimes, but Bab Dada now wants every child to be like this all the time. You have become good yogis, but he now wishes to make you constant yogis. We are yogis, but what's required? Because we are the ones who because life is always there. It's not for 2 or 3 hours. That's why Baba says when wish is to become a yogi, then it should be a constant yogi. Bab Dada had given you children some work to create a method every hour to be able to change sometimes into all the time in order to be constant. According to the sayings, those who conquer their minds conquer the world. Bab Dada now wants your mind to have only one thought that you ask it to have. Why? Because all of your physical senses do whatever you want, whenever you want, don't they? In the same way, let your mind only do what you order it to do. You practice this, sometimes you don't practice that. Bab Dada now wants you to take control of your mind by using the reins of the powers. To whom does the praise those who have conquered their mind, have conquered the world belong? It's the praise of you children. It's because you achieve this every cycle, because you children have conquered the mind. That's why this, or even there is a saying like this, because you just conquered your mind every cycle, that's why there is this praise. You say that your physical senses belong to you. In the same way, what do you say when it comes to your mind? You say it's my mind. So to say it's yours means you are its master. Whatever thought you wish to have, you wish your mind to have for however long you wish it to be there, your mind is bound to do that because it's your mind. So on this day of love, Bab Dada wishes to give you this homework. Only create the thought that you wish to have. If you wish to have pure thoughts, then even any waste thoughts arise, your pure thought should be able to finish them. If you wish to have yoga, but due to your sanskars and waste thoughts arise instead, if you are not successful in having yoga, you must develop this control. So if you wish to have yoga for 1 hour, suppose if I decide that my mind should create pure thoughts for such and such duration, so Baba says I must be able to do. So even if you wish to have yoga for 1 hour, your mind it should not let you get disturbed. The soul is the master, and the mind is not the master. The mind is the companion of the soul. On the path of devotion, it's said that you just have to beat your mind. So if you just beat your mind, it will not even listen to you. When the mind is your companion, you should take the work with love. Order your companion with love. Become the conqueror of your mind. And Bab Dada receives news He received news from many children that they have waste thoughts from time to time. You have waste thoughts even against your wish. Would you call this being the master? Baba, I don't want, still it happens. So it's not the stage of a master. You have love for Father Brahma, don't you? So today Baba is just revealing his heart's desire with a lot of love. Just definitely conquer your mind for this. Then that will make you the conqueror of the world. Will you give Father Brahma this gift of love? What will you give when you have love? A gift is always given, isn't it? So today Father Brahma is asking you children to give this gift. Are you ready? Are you ready? Baba is asking. Baba is just taking confirmation. Raise your hands. Slowly you are raising your hands. Baba, here all good children are sitting. They are good. If you are given the instruction not to allow waste thoughts to come from today, would you be able to do it? Today, are you able to perform actions while in the stage of yoga and have yoga for 2 to 4 hours? Can you do this? Baba doesn't tell us to sit in yoga at one place. Baba says since our life is a karma, it's based on karma yoga. That's why Baba says you have to have the balance of these two. So will you do it? Okay, now let the past be past. Now order your mind to put a full stop to all the waste thoughts from today. You will have to do it, will you not? Today keep this aim in yoga that you will have to make the effort according to that throughout the day, will you not? Out of love for the Father, you will have to do whatever Father says. This is the sign of the love. So whatever is loved by the one whom we love, that we obviously find it easy to do. So the way to finish all the waste thoughts is to remember Brahma Baba's love in your heart. So whenever any waste thought comes, so we have to remember Brahma Baba's love. How much Baba loves us, how much Baba is making that effort on us to bid farewell to the waste thoughts. Whether or not you saw him in the corporeal form, all of you have seen him with the power of your intellect, haven't you? Have you seen him or not? Those of you who say you have seen Brahma Baba's love and those who have seen the sustenance of Father Brahma are moving forward according to that. Everyone has experienced it, right? If so, just raise your hands. You please Baba by just raising your hands. Bab Dada is pleased that at least you had that courage. However, when you lose courage, always remember your relationships with the Father. How Baba wonderfully just gives this idea. So when you lose courage, you always remember your relationships with the Father. How many relationships are there? Sometimes Baba becomes the father, he becomes the child, he becomes the friend. And remember either the relationships or the attainments. Remember the attainments. Whichever relationship is always liked by you, that relationship you can remember. So remember the attainments and the relationships just as you are remembering those in your hearts today, aren't you? If you remember in this way, you will develop love. If you just consider Baba as your friend, if you consider Baba as your father, mother, of course all the relationships, whichever relationship you prefer, you can just share the news to Baba in that form. So even today, all of you are experiencing Father Brahma's love in your hearts, aren't you? When something isn't right, remember the relationships and the attainments. Whenever there is a fluctuation in the state, just make a note of what and all things you are receiving from Baba at this time, then it gets set. Bab Dada, the Father just cooperates with every child. All you have to do is to remember him. Baba is so innocent. Baba says, the moment you remember, I am just present in front of you and I will enable you to have that attainment. So do you understand what has to be done today? So the praise that is become an embodiment of that praise. Those who conquer your mind are the conquerors of the world. because we let our mind just wander here and there. Let the waste thoughts come. No. Baba says, control your mind with your orders now, because you have left it little free, does its own work. Now pay attention. Your mind has to work under your orders, not that you act under the orders of your mind. You wish to contemplate on the matters of this knowledge, but useless thoughts arise in your mind instead. So, did your order work? No. Did you become the master, or the mind has become its master? Suppose I think I don't want to create waste thoughts, and the waste thoughts just come. So Baba says, when these situations arise, am I the master, or my mind is the master? So if I'm just letting things go as per my mind, there is no happiness. So have you understood your homework? You have to conquer your mind. Whatever your order is, it has to obey that. It definitely has to obey that. God says, whatever order the soul just makes, the mind will definitely obey. It's a matter of attention, nothing else. Teachers are raising the mothers and teachers. Is this possible? How many mothers, teachers and Kumaris are sitting here? Teachers, can you raise your hands? Yes, they have raised. Just you have to give attention, that's all. If you think this is possible, just wave your hands. The people who are sitting in the first row, can you wave your hands? How much Baba tells? Brothers, can you wave your hands? This means you have given Father Brahma the gift of love, and congratulations for that. Congratulations. Baba just becomes happy with little. It's good. Love for Bab Dada gives you a lot of cooperation. So even when he's the companion, of course he gives the cooperation. When you say my Baba from your heart, when you say my Baba, then who is I? So I'm the Father's long lost and now found child. How many times do all of you say Mera Baba and Mera Baba? How many times do you say Mera Baba? The Father hears it and notes everything. Don't think that you say and Baba is not listening. Baba hears and Baba becomes happy. You double foreigners are also listening, aren't you? Baba also knows with what intention, what are your feelings, everything. You double foreigners are also listening, aren't you? Bab Dada saw that double foreigners were present during the whole season. You have been present in Madhuban every meeting. Even now there are 350. You come in your own turn, and if you come in every turn from somewhere or the other. Now Bab Dada will continue to look at the results, and all of you should continue to look at your results. You should check your results as detached observers. Simply remember that you have promised Bab Dada that you will become the masters. At the very least, Bab Dada can give all the children in each on this task. In the next week, in the next fortnight, you give Bab Dada result. Not that you didn't have waste thoughts, but the subject that was given for your mind, did you do that or not? Teachers, do you agree? Do you agree? Should the zone be given a task? Teachers, raise your hands. This is Maharashtra, isn't it? Those from Maharashtra would be given some great work to do, would they not? Bab Dada has love for each zone, and as always has the faith that child will do exactly what the Father asked. Is it so? Maharashtra, is it the case that Father asked you to do something and you did that? Those from Maharashtra, can you raise your hands? Of course, if you are there are many. At that time, maybe at that time it was that state's turn. It's the three-quarter of the class which was filled with this zone. Each zone follows the instructions of the father. Everyone is just nodding, and father has the faith that his children have the faith in their intellects. Bab Dada wants you to use every day's elevated versions as your homework. If you children do whatever father asks you, Baba asks you to do in each day's Murli. So whatever elevated versions we hear every day, that's our homework. So Baba just gives us new things to practice. So Baba says, if you children do what father asks you to do in each day's Murli, then it means you are acting as father. You are acting as the father's long lost and now found children, the obedient children. So if we just do whatever Baba says in each Murli, then we are Baba's obedient children. What do you have to do? Read every day's Murli, because Bab Dada has seen majority of the children love the Murli. We Brahmins, just our life is based on Murli and Baba. We just survive on that. Even if someone doesn't love it, if a child says, Baba, I love you a lot, but what does father love? Father loves the Murli. He comes from so far away to speak the Murli. How much? So Baba just, even if we see how much love Baba has for Murli, when Brahma Baba was about to become Avyakt, Baba just read the Murli, gave the teachings, then he just became Avyakt. So this shows how much love he has for Murli. And just think how much Baba comes from very far away place to speak the Murli. If there be any other teacher who comes from so far away to just teach you, that too it's completely free of cost. Baba doesn't charge anything from us. Since the father loves the Murli, and those who say my Baba, who have love for the Murli, their first love has to be their love has to be for the father's Murli as well as for the father. So when you say, if I have love for Baba, my love should be for Murli. And if I don't love Murli and say, Baba, I love you, that doesn't work. So did you see Brahma Baba missed Murli any day? No. Even he went to Mumbai for one or another reason. Whereas he wrote the Murli and Mateshwari would read that Murli. Even on the last day when his health wasn't good, he didn't conduct class in the Murli. How much Baba has love for Murli? Baba didn't conduct Murli class in the morning, but he became Avyakt after conducting the evening class. What did Brahma Baba love? The Murli. Those who think that they love Baba should also love what Baba loved, and should they not? So this is why the father thinks you should read the Murli or study it in the class. If it is not possible, you are not making an excuse, but if it's a valid reason, then get someone to read it to you. Raise your hands if you feel you will give that much importance to the Murli. Acha, of course, we have such good children who just read or listen. Can you raise your those who read Murli sometimes or some days, can you raise your hands? So you should. So we have such children now, so we should not continue such practices. So from today we have to read or listen to Murli daily. Of course it's visible here. Baba is also seeing who are at the back. Don't think that Baba is not looking at you. Baba also takes a look at those who are sitting at the back. Baba will take you paper as to who didn't hear the Murli today. Baba, of course, takes paper. The teacher should send that in writing. You like this, don't you? Acha, those. Today, Father Brahma was meeting all the children with a lot of love and giving every child love through his eyes. Baba just takes us beyond with a glance. According to the Brahma plan. Baba being the incorporeal, he comes once in the entire cycle and he just takes everyone back, everyone beyond with his glance, and we children, of course, do just like Father does. So Baba speaks to double foreigner brothers and sisters, those from abroad. Those from abroad have good zeal and enthusiasm for doing service day by day. This is more visible. Bab Dada is telling everyone, do a lot of service, but the time can change at any moment, and if you just want to do it also, you will not be able to do it. We have, of course, had encountered the scenes of Corona. So that's why Baba says, don't leave it for tomorrow. Such a time will also come. That's why you must do whatever you wish to do it now, not later, but now. Bab Dada always says, don't leave it till tomorrow, don't leave it for today, but do it now. Because time and five elements come to the Father and ask, tell us how much longer this suffering will continue. Of course, both come with their complaints, because how much exploitation is done of the resources or the five elements, and they come and take their revenge. What else can they do? Sometimes if you harass someone, when they reach the extreme, when they tolerate the extreme limit, then they will just start their own things. That's why the nature has also reached that limit. So they will cause sorrow for human souls too, will they not? And this is why all of you who have come have to have the thought, just as Brahman life is essential in the same way according to the present time, it's essential for each one to do service. Why did Baba give birth to Brahmin life? You have to ask yourself, who creates the sacrificial fire? The sacrificial fire is of course created by Brahmins, and we Brahmins are created by Baba just to manage the sacrificial fire, to just make this flourish. So what do we do always? So we must be engaged in Baba's service. Do it or get it done through others. Then for what purpose you are there? Baba says, just like Brahmin life is essential, in the same way according to the present time, it's essential for everyone to do service. Do it or get it done through others. The homework that Bab Dada has given, you definitely have to become the conquerors of the mind, therefore a conqueror of the world. It's your place. You just have to simply repeat that. Bab Dada has received the messages from children everywhere. Different letters filled with sweet feelings of love and remembrance in different words have come from everywhere. Bab Dada is responding to all of them. Each child is merged in Father's heart with love and imperishable love of the Father, and the children is eternal. That love is eternal and imperishable. Throughout the whole of the Confluence age, the Father and children's meetings are fixed. Baba is here. Baba doesn't go without taking his children back. Now, regarding all the children who are personally present here and those who are watching from far, Bab Dada has heard that a lot of effort was made for all the centers in every country to just see and listen to Baba. It doesn't matter what time of the night it may be for some countries, they also watch Baba. The methods of science were invented for you and are benefiting you. Although the destruction takes place through science, it's for your kingdom. To all of you, how can your kingdom come? So Baba says, when the destruction takes place, your kingdom comes. To all of you lovely children everywhere, special love and remembrance, please accept affection from the heart and lots of love from the heart of Father Brahma. Today's blessing. May you experience closeness by imbibing honesty and cleanliness and become an image of perfection. The two qualities, that is honesty and cleanliness. Lord is always pleased with a honest heart. And when there is adulteration and there is something in the mind, when the intention is something from what we speak, let's always have that clean and clear mind. The Baba says, of all the virtues, the main ones are to imbibe honesty and cleanliness. Let there be the full cleanliness in your hearts with each other. If I have someone's weaknesses or flaws in my mind or heart, that's not cleanliness. So Baba says we shouldn't keep anyone's weakness in our mind. That's the rubbish and the dirt which I am carrying in my mind. Everything is clearly visible in something that's clean. And in the same way, let your motives and your feelings for one another be clearly visible. When there is honesty and cleanliness, there is closeness. Just as you are close to Bab Dada, when there is cleanliness and honesty, of course there is closeness. And just you are close to Bab Dada, let there be closeness to one another in the same way. Finish any differences in natures. For this, you have to harmonize the feelings of your minds and your natures. When there is no difference visible in your natures, you can then set to be the image of perfection. Slogan: to restore something which has been spoiled, it's the greatest service of all. Today's object signal. In order to make your yoga as intense as fire, continue to practice becoming the form of a point in a second. Concentrate your mind and intellect as soon as the moment you say stop, and let your mind and intellect be concentrated and let it go away from the body consciousness. Use this type of controlling power throughout the day. Control your mind and intellect with this powerful break. Let your mind and intellect become focused on whatever you wish in a second. Today is the third Sunday, and all the brothers and sisters collectively sit for yoga from 6:30 to 7:30 p.m. Give unhappy and peaceless wandering souls pure rays of happiness and peace with your angelic form. Do the service of reminding them of the Father, the bestower of support. Let's listen to the speciality of Madhuban Murli ji. How we breathe and how we create thoughts, because when we are into action, there is the speed with which we breathe, that's on, it will increase. So when we sit in yoga, our thoughts go very fast, and when my mind and intellect are constantly focused, and if we pay attention on our daily routine, and if we pay attention on the stage of being detached and loving, that will help you have perfect yoga in evening. So always pay attention all these things. Om Shanti. The evening meditation from 6 to 8 is in Conference Hall. tomorrow's Murli class will be in Diamond Hall. The surrendered as well as trial brothers and sisters will come to Dadiji's meeting hall, and 6 to 7 there will be yoga, and post that respected Santosh Didi will meet all of you, and the fruit packet or toli will be given to all of you. The Delhi's own sister, who is the sub-zone in charge, she has been not well since 1 week, and she was taking treatment in AIMS. She just left her mortal coil on 18th July. She was the tireless server. She was 79 years old. Let's send good wishes to that soul on its onward journey. Now let's listen to Om Shanti. Namaste. I'm very grateful to God Shiva, who is the bestower or the world benefactor. BK Adya sister and Santosh Didi ji and Mrityunjay brother and all the sisters and brothers who have come from the every nook and corner of the world.
आप सभी को मेरे हृदय से कोटि-कोटि प्रणाम और श्रद्धा।
Please accept my
निश्चित रूप से
namaste and my greetings to all of you. It's a matter of fortune and it's really an honor to be here, to be able to, as I got an opportunity to just come and visit this holy land. I'm just experiencing that bliss or blissful stage. I just got an opportunity to understand many more things because it's no doubt it's my privilege, and being at international headquarters, the organization which is not working just at the national level but at the international level just to benefit the humanity. I understand that just to bring that zeal and enthusiasm among human beings, to give them that core value or the purpose of life. This is the great aim that the organization has kept. I just express my gratitude and regard. I was just amazed when I heard that this organization has taken a thought to just make almost 10 crore people to give up their addictions. I know how the youth is just ruins their life by taking such addictions, by being addicted to such things. How various families have been affected in a very their life itself is been very, the quality of life itself is very deteriorating. So we have been informed that it's working on such a good cause. I always try to associate myself with the spiritual life apart from this political life. If there is a source of that internal happiness and bliss, that spirituality is the only source. And I understand that the human beings in the world just expect two things, that is peace and happiness. There is a saying in Bengali, you can experience happiness in dreams, and you can get peace when you go to graveyard, and before that it's not possible, because we have so many desires. Of course we have many unrealistic desires. There are three types of happiness. That is, one is the pleasure of the body, and second, we can get pleasure from the body or the bodily things very easily, because when we experience that luxurious life or when we get whatever we want, of course that gets done. The second one is that mental happiness, or at the subtle level, that is the happiness of the mind, or the soul, the blissful stage of the soul. That's of course difficult. The ancient culture, the India is very rich in its culture, or because India is it's the source of that ancient yoga or the culture or the heritage. That's why it is said, there is this shlok which says, all the exercises or the yoga asanas, whatever we do, that will make my body physically fit, and that will enable my mind also to be focused. And this meditation is the tool with which we experience that peace. The Raj Yoga meditation which is taught here, I don't think there is any other place or any other kind of meditation which can give the soul the peace. That's why I think that's why the organization has just become such a huge tree, or how it has spread its wings and twigs in the world. When someone just shuts the body, we always say that let's pray for that soul's peace. So when we are living, when we are alive, so don't we actually require peace? Do you think it's a valid question? When I'm living, when I'm alive, do you think you want to lead a peaceful life? Many people say that they don't consume food. What do you require in order to have meals? Of course, you should have good teeth, strong teeth and hands, and you should have such delicious dishes on your table. When everything is fine, why do the people just deny? Why? Because there is an interconnection between the body, mind and the soul. Who gives the peace to the soul? When we take the soul to the doctor, does the doctor give? Have we seen a soul? Lord Sri Krishna says in Gita, we have also understood from this organization that the soul is incorporeal, as well as the Supreme Soul's form is also the same. Sri Krishna also said in Gita that you can't destroy the soul, you can't burn the soul, you cannot just make the soul get drowned in water. So you can't, the soul can't be destroyed with these 5 elements. Just like we just remove the old clothes and takes the new one, The soul also in the same way just leaves the old body and takes the new one. So how, when the soul's nature is this, so how can you make the soul happy? This is the most elevated gathering, or the most elevated path which takes us towards the path of happiness and peace. There is this phrase, the contentment is the key to happiness. We are not content. We are just living in such an era where there is so much. People earn like anything, but they don't have happiness in their families. Today we have built the double lane roads. In Tripura we didn't have this national ways. These roads were built under the leadership of the Honorable Prime Minister. We have everything, but there is the lack of that broad-mindedness. We have reached the surface of the moon. In the life which is so, now there is a lot of negativity and tension in the world. We are used to this kind of atmosphere. So my spouse comes and beats me, and he never takes care of the children and just show me a path to get liberated from these things. Someone comes and says, my wife just goes back home for a duration. She went home for a duration of 15 days. Now she is telling she's going and creating a relationship with some other one. So just I want to get rid from these things. Someone says someone has he's taking the land, or there are so many issues. And sometimes while hearing all such news, even our mind also going towards the path of negativity. That's why when we connect ourselves with spirituality, we will develop the positive approach, and we can see that change in the community. Because in whichever way we progress in maybe the technology advancements or innovations, there can't be the holistic development in humanity, because we do everything but there is a lack of values because we earn. So was I loyal, and did I follow my values and principles? If someone has earned a lot, and if he has earned that based on the sinful acts, and that soul doesn't even have the realization of that, because when they realize, they will stop. Where charitable actions cannot take place until and unless one realizes the importance of doing anything. So let's come out from this ignorance. Sri Krishna said that there is a shloka in Gita which says the knowledge becomes it just dispels that ignorance. Just as when there is a sunrise, all the darkness just disappears. So let's all, the thought which is taken by the organization, that is that phrase or the saying, that is the slogan, that is self-transformation leads to world transformation, that in itself has got a lot to say. We have to ignite the lamps and just dispel the darkness of the world. So we have to work together. And I think that it's an honor, and this is the most divine and the most auspicious moments, whatever I have spent here. I just am thankful to Santosh Didi and Mrityunjay brother. And please accept my wishes, and I feel that it's a great thing. I just remember one thing of Swami Vivekanand. When death is so certain, it's better to die for the good cause. Ambedkar also just said on that, whatever Vivekanand said. Instead of having a longer lifespan, it's better to lead a life which is worthwhile. I just pray the Almighty that let Him give the power and let Him give that patience or the courage to benefit the humanity. And let Him give the power to get me associated with this organization. I think that must be the blessing from God which has made me come here. Of course, from my busy schedule, I wouldn't have taken time out. Om Shanti. Let's remember Baba. Let's listen to the teachings of respected Dadi Janki Ji. We remain in self-respect, but at the same time we should look at others with that immense sincerity, love and respect. Not with the attitude that you are like this, you are like that. No, it's not allowed. Sometimes people say, you are like this, you are like this. Don't point this finger at others. You tell each other, you are very good, everyone is very good. This finger has taught me a lot. It always tells me to first look at myself, then look at the one above, that is Supreme Soul. First at myself and then look at the God above. Only then we can look at others. Don't look at others first. Instead of yourself and God, I'm not like that anymore. Om Shanti.